This 1-year special anniversary video has been brought to you in part by TATE'S Comic Book Store, where you can get your comic books and your collectible needs. This store has been Geek Bros approved. What's going on, ViBE?
What's going on, man? What's going on? What brings us to Tate's today, man?
So it's our 1-year anniversary special, bro.
1 whole year?
1 already year past by.
That's crazy!
So much excitement, so much stuff.
Listen, it's been an absolute pleasure, I'd like to say first.
Yes.
We had a blast, but I'd like to take this time out to discuss what brought us here. How would you explain your story? How did this begin?
Let's start off with the work chairs.
Okay.
Just hit you back in the chairs.
Yes.
Going around the corner. And
Exactly.
Hey, did you hear the new movie that came out? Oh, it was over the comic book.
That's right.
You're talking about superheroes and comic books. That's what actually brought us here.
That's true. I have to admit that you definitely brought the inner geek out of me. You actually nurtured it. Okay. You stroked it. You petted it, and you brought it out. But tell me what you felt initially when I called you and said, "Hey, Juan, we need to put this on camera. We do this anyway. Let's put it on camera."
Why not? Why couldn't I say no? It's the same thing we do in the work, and we're gonna have more fun with it. Why
Exactly.
Why not do it?
No, but I mean, you know, I've been in front of camera. I've done many different things in front of the camera. This is your second time. The first time was Lonely VADER, that I can say.
Yeah.
But when I sat there and said, okay, well, that skit is over. That was like a couple of lines. You need to sit in front of the camera with me, and you need to talk about comic stuff in front of the camera with your. Tell me more about it.
Well, let's see. It came out with us, you know, being a little bit shy in the camera first, because you know, with my accent being so heavy, even though it's not.
But it's just smooth.
But it's weird because you really
Right.
can't distinguish what type of accent I have. You really can.
You're from Mumbai, though, right?
Yes,
Okay, Mumbai.
yeah,
Okay.
Mumbai, whatever floats your boat. No, but honestly speaking, I agreed to do this because it felt right. It felt good to do it outside of work.
Right.
I don't think we had enough time to work at work and
Exactly.
do it and be able to have fun with it. Because
Right.
I don't think our first actual episode wasn't film. Our first Geek Bro episode was not until Civil War.
It was. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. The first one was.
Batman vs Superman?
No.
Sorry, Guardians of the Galaxy.
No. Our first video we might have decided to do it that way, but our first episode was talking about The Force Awakens, but like 8 months after the movie came out. I remember trying to convince this man. I said, listen, we're gonna do this. He goes, whatever, it's too old, we don't want to do this anymore.
But yeah, but besides that, our first geeking out moment was for X-Men New Class. Was it New Class or was it
Days of Future Past?
Days of Future Past? Where
Yeah.
we wore the old school X-Men shirt and
We did.
everybody was like complimenting
Like,
us
when
on
you
the
guys
shirt.
get that, it's so cool.
That shirt was a medium now. I can't fit in that shirt anymore. It's a crop top to me now.
I gave that to people. Okay, we're gonna get back in it. We're gonna get back in it. So what's your favorite memory of Geek Bros so far?
My favorite, all the shenanigans of me on the camera, bro.
No.
With the game.
Favorite
oh my
memory.
God. Yeah, there's too many to pick. I have to say the one with the cane.
The first time with the cane, or which? Because the cane is almost every episode. Oh, you see it.
Sorry. My favorite time is when I have a fiance on my lap.
Ay, papicito.
That bonus clip.
The bonus clip.
That was before there was even Geek Girls. We had no
Geek Girls.
That was before this.
Even Vanessa, that was before Vanessa became my fiance, I think.
Yes, it was.
I don't even know she was my fiance.
No, she wasn't.
She wasn't my fiance.
She wasn't. My favorite memory is the first real kind of skit we did for Suicide Squad.
All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you who you know. Please don't make any sudden moves. You don't know the half of the abuse.
I enjoyed that a lot. Dark of night. We were trying to act, look all melancholy and stuff because we're all confused. I laughed so hard watching that part. That's the funniest thing we've done. Well, we've done many funny things. That was the funniest thing we've done.
Yeah, I can say that was a good time. I still like the one when Vanessa was on my lap. Can't get better than that. I know it's gonna be.
Well, I like zooming out from that. That was good. Post-production. I was like this. Yeah. And that song, I Poppy. We've gone really far within a year. Yeah. We went from just being 2 to technically 5 of us.
Yeah.
You brought in 2 of the 3 additional people. Tell me about your decision to bring Dark Flex into it.
Listen, Dark Flex fits really well in the chemistry of the Geek Bros first, because there's a lot of that weird comedy scene to
right.
me, like the dark comedy.
He's got a subtle comedy.
Yes, exactly.
Very subtle, very quiet, but it's in his face.
Am I interrupting?
He fits really well with the geek culture.
Right.
Because when you look at him, you don't even see him as a geek.
You see him as the Adonis, you see him as
Mr. All buff and protein.
So believe it or not, I was absolutely shocked when he was getting into the lore of Warcraft, and I'm sitting here like this.
Then later on, a couple episodes, you brought Andrew.
Yes. Well, I brought Andrew because he was into DC. He was able to bring that DC, because we're Marvel enthusiasts. I mean, I like DC too, but I didn't have that background. So when we were talking about the DC stuff, and you're not really into DC, I said Drew would be perfect. So then we skip forward, we do a couple more, and then the infamous Rogue One controversy, the Geek Bros controversy, I didn't like the movie. Not even a little bit. And that was a huge division between me and the current cast of Geek Bros. You decided to then to meet me halfway, and you brought in
Louis.
Garbanzo,
aka Louis.
Tell me
Louis, aka Garbanzo.
aka Garbanzo, or Dark Bean, or the what's it, Chippy Swag.
Chippy Swag.
Okay. Why Garbanzo to take that spot for that Rogue One episode?
We have somebody we have JJ that's more of a knows his stuff.
Right.
He knows his stuff, and that's very important when we're doing anything cool. We need to have somebody that knows his stuff to talk about it. Then we bring another person who's really well into Star Wars lore, especially during the Star Wars Celebration episode.
Which is funny because we have like a little narration. We've got Rogue One, the Rogue One review. I leave for that. I did a little clip of me on the beach. Then it transfers into the unboxing. We're gonna talk about spin-offs soon. The unboxing, and then it goes to the road where I come back, and then the story continues from there. It was a nice little arc. Then it was following it. There was an arc there. There was the difference of it. Not only did we add new cast members, refine our show, before even taking it on the road, we created 2 spin-offs with the Geek Girls and the unboxing. Let's talk about the Geek Girls, which was originally just supposed to be our 10th episode, 2-part little skit.
Yeah, the Geek Girls weren't supposed to get ever to this point.
It was never supposed to become a spin-off.
To be honest, the Geek Girls weren't supposed to ever get to this point. Back to the story.
Exactly. So I pitched it to you.
You pitched it to me, it was a great idea.
Right.
I brought it up to Vanessa, and Vanessa, I was like, oh, she's not gonna do it because I didn't ever see her to be that camera involved in it. She's always seemed like that.
I said you need to beg her. I said it's a good idea. Beg her, she'll be good for it.
So she did it.
And did it very well.
You see the first episode, she was kind of a little like, but she got over it.
We got over it. Right. We also meet, we had your sister, Michelle. And the concept was that these 2 girls, both associated with you, kidnapped us and threw us away and took over our show for 2 episodes to talk about girly stuff. And Eventually, Garflex finds us, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a story. It continues from there. We'll discuss that later.
We brought in Netflix girlfriend over.
You're right. But that special, it was produced really well.
Yeah, it
it
was.
was very, very well. And it's not a surprise to me that it went beyond the skit and became its own spin-off. So far, they're 5 episodes deep now.
I remember back when I was in middle school, high school, I remember where this type of culture, this type of environment wasn't looked good upon. People always made fun of it.
Exactly.
But now, pretty girls, it's attracting a good environment. And
It's like the second renaissance of geek culture.
Exactly. And I like the idea because, we see all these kids getting picked on and booted on because of the culture that they decided to pick. But we're like pioneers, setting up an example, saying, look guys, it's not bad for you to like comic books and still be able to do the cool kids.
Absolutely. Actually,
I would have loved to embrace this role when I was in high school because I'm pretty sure I was going to
It's absolutely true. That's why the very first hashtag on our things said "We cool."
Yeah.
Remember that? And don't judge us because we were taking pride.
Now, I was very scared to get on camera because of my accent, and I keep repeating it over and over again because that's something that I was first told that to get into any type of video, you have to be able to pronunciate, to enunciate, to be able to present yourself, and be able to elaborate what you're saying. I never had comfortability of doing that.
Well, you could have fooled me. I can cut to the episode right now.
What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Do it for the vine. Do it for the vine.
And you were great in it,
Yeah, it's still out.
So much so that our other spin-off, we decided to do a second show together concurrently. The unboxing. Tell me about the unboxing. I don't remember how that began.
Unboxing, I think we began because I was like, bro, we need to do something similar to what's going on with people unboxing boxes.
Right.
Like that. Let's do it for the fun.
Loot Crate. We did that to Loot Crate, and you can tell the audience you originally didn't like the intro. Why was that? You had a problem with the intro and the instrumental at first. And
it felt weird. It didn't feel too much of the culture that we like to Geek Bros. It was just completely different. It kind of felt weird. And then it grew on me.
It hasn't grown on you?
It grew.
It did grow on you. I know it grew on you.
Grew.
But at first you were against it.
I really was.
Much like you still can't stand my elevator music.
I hate your elevator music.
Listen, we'll change it up. I promise we will. I will mix it up a little more. If you're paying attention to the latter episodes, I did mix it up a little bit. But the elevator music is the theme of us.
I like the elevator music. I understand it creativity-wise now what elevator music is, but audiences be like, how do they have this like fancy elevator music?
Nobody's ever said anything yet. Well, that I know of. that I'm aware of. Give me one story where it was difficult working with me on Geek Bros, where we clashed on something. It's not much, but
no, but we've clashed a lot about creative decisions in certain episodes.
Exactly.
Like when you wanted to do the skit when we went into Civil War.
What was
we wanted to skip and hold hands.
That wasn't for Civil War. That was for the Geek Girl skit. The original idea was
the skit,
that
one.
If you guys were missing the end is 9, we got threatened by a person in a mask. We were kind of scared. Nothing happens at the end of it. I wanted us to be skipping, all happened and nothing happened. Then I wanted the girls to jump out of a car and grab us. My man said no. He's like, no, I'm not doing that. And I said, why? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not gonna hold your hand. It's not gonna happen. That is true. That was a major creative moment between me and I was like, listen, man, you ruined my script.
Yeah, then you understand.
So it still came out good. I still came out really good.
Question for you: do you ever think that we're ever gonna get this far?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. For one, I didn't think we were gonna make it past 4 episodes. I thought by then you'd be tired of it and you'd be like, no, I don't want to do this. Furthermore, I just didn't think it was gonna be so much fun. I didn't think we were gonna translate our on the clock behavior in front of the camera. I didn't think day one or that we would a year later get recognized at a Star Wars convention.
Yes, we got recognized at the Star Wars convention twice.
Speaking of Star Wars conventions, in 1 year, so we made this thing, refined it. We have a bunch of spin-offs, and then we're making a creative decision this year to start taking it on the road out of nowhere and committed to it too.
Yes, we've done a couple Saber classes.
Right, the Saber Craft. Tell me more about the Saber Craft special.
I love the Saber Craft episode. It made me actually want to practice martial arts.
Exactly. He was really good
with the techniques and everything like that. Then we took it on to SuperCon.
Yeah, oh my God! So far, the highest viewed video that we have. We went and we put pulling out of our behind how to figure this out. Okay, but yeah, we covered Super Paris and Super
Yes.
Con, and that was
Quite fun.
quite fun and quite interesting.
Yes.
Because I haven't done anything like that since Miss Celebrity Miami. So I was thinking old things and say, okay, well, this is what we gotta do. Okay, I think the funniest part about that was me absolutely obsessed with finding a step and repeat. Now, what you guys don't know is step and repeat is where's the logos and everything back.
And we couldn't find it.
We couldn't find it, and I was like, you're gonna find it. So much anger. We eventually found it. We eventually found it again. But it was a good episode.
Yes.
We did a lot of good
Then next we
episodes.
took it to Star Wars Celebration.
I think that was the single most. By the way, the series and finale, season 1, pretty great.
Yes.
I think it was the single most ambitious thing we have done ever.
I think it was
Ever.
the most ambitious and most expensive thing on our personal budget.
Very true,
ever
very
done.
true. By the way, this thing is funded exclusively by us.
Oh my
But
god, that was extreme.
It was 4 days of filming, which produced 18 episodes, 3 one-day episodes, 3 recaps, and 12 extended episodes. We brought it pretty far in the year. I want to shake that.
Yes,
Absolutely.
definitely.
So, final question, Juancho. Where are we getting into now for year 2?
Well, year 2 is gonna bring the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes original movie.
Ooh, excuse me.
Produced by
No,
Mr. Juan and Mr. ViBE.
No, this is written and directed by Juancho. I'm just producing it. This man is
Yes.
currently writing our first Geek Bros movie.
And we're going to be actually giving the title of the movie, Geek Bros, the Quest for the Lost Bro.
And we're looking for a fall release.
Hopefully a fall. Then next we have a couple more episodes. Our next goal now is to keep more on the road.
Yeah,
be able to
and add more
get out there,
skits.
add more skits.
We're gonna add more
We're
comedy
going to
skits.
change the
Format a little bit, yes.
Yes, we're going to move a little bit from reviews. Yet we're still doing.
Well, we're gonna do reviews. We're gonna be less
More
critical reviews. We're gonna do more, just all geek culture all
Yes.
around. And did you wanna mention the other future thing?
Well, I think it's.
The podcast.
Oh yes.
The podcast.
With We Be Geeks.
We Be Geeks.
Mike. I can't pronounce his last name, unfortunately.
Okay. No, it's okay.
Really, Mike. Mighty Marvel Geeks
Mighty
came
Marvel
up to
Geeks.
us on
At
we
Star
actually
Wars Celebration.
interviewed on Star Wars Celebration.
Yep.
You check the YouTube video out. We're going to actually be doing a podcast.
Now this is another brainchild of you.
Yes.
Because I've got it on my
The
plate.
originality of
So-
Geek Bros was to do a weekly episode.
That was the
of
original idea.
Geekful.
Yeah.
But we did not know
We
it was
can't
going to
keep
pick
up.
up. We can't keep up. There's so much stuff
To be
coming out
filming and
every
editing it at the quality that we
So-
needed. So the podcast.
The idea came up. We're going to do a podcast. It's going to be a weekly thing.
Yep.
Where we're going to be reporting what is going to be happening the following week
Right.
and releasing it during that week. So people, oh look, what's going on?
Yeah,
What's
so
going on?
that was the way we're gonna supplement in between
Exactly.
episodes, so we can keep up to date. Because I'm telling you right now, it's really hard to film, edit, and
And well, it's
keep
going to
it
be a
up.
good album.
Final thoughts, Juancho, on Geek Bros Season 1, Year 1.
It's been a hell of an emotional ride, man. To
Yeah.
be honest with you, it's been really emotional. It's been mostly like you start thinking about yourself again. Like, damn man, this is nice. This is very deep. Like the friendships that are evolving from this.
Absolutely.
This project was a project that we came for fun, and it's still doing it for fun.
Yeah.
The one of the things that I say always that I've learned when I was listening to Kevin Smith at one of the conventions the previous year before when he took over. He says, "I do this for fun. I don't do this for others. I do it for myself."
Exactly.
When he said that to me, it hit me right there, and I said, "You know what? This is what Nico is going to do.
Right.
It's for myself.
Yeah,
For me
and
to have fun with my friends. Where this will go, I don't know.
Of course, but as long as you're having fun.
I'm having fun, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm potentially still going to potentially keep doing this.
Yeah.
I don't see why not
I don't
stop.
see why not. I got this guy said everything I need to say. I mean, it's been an absolute honor, and I cannot stress enough how much I appreciate that you do this journey with me, because ViBE Studios was struggling. It was struggling for content before this was brought up. Yes, we threw out the Lonely Vader for Vine, but that wasn't enough. And I was like, listen, I need this. I said, let me reach out to Juan mentally before I asked him, because this would be a little show, because ViBE Studios was struggling. And I won't lie, I was on the verge of saying, you know what, I need to take a year off, because this is my dream. I needed you
Yeah.
for this.
But
you
and
know?
the thing is that I wasn't the reality for the Geek Bros, yes, was to have some fun, but it was also to not be selfish. We said, you know what? What if this benefits it? What if my creativity and my creative thoughts and my creative process will help in the studio in the long run? Because it would. And it would feel good. Because if you stand by a product, people sell Herbalife, people sell all these products,
Right.
they stand by the product. If they stand by the product, if they believe in the product, they're going to buy that product. And I stand by the product. I stand by the Bicycle product. You added my engagement video.
That is another fantastic memory. Okay.
I'm
sorry. That okay. All right. We need to break that down because that was not only in a music video just for you, but I think even incorporating it as the official announcement in Geek Bros and using a clip from it, that was amazing. To actually be able to announce a milestone for you on our show, like you felt like you would be comfortable to do it on our show. And I didn't, got exterior actors that help play these roles. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the most favorite memories ever.
Bro,
That was a lot of stuff.
that was.
It was only a year.
And you know what? There's more to come. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Geek Bros, ViBE Studios, 2017, 2018. We're gonna keep going. Stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching and for giving the likes, shares. It means a lot to us,
Yes.
And we do it because we enjoy it, and we hope you guys enjoy it. But contact us, subscribe, talk to us, meet us, come out with us. I'm Mr. Juancho.
Survive.
It's a pleasure. Thank you guys.
Geek Bros. Oh, hey guys, stay tuned after the end of this video to watch a quick look at TATE'S comic book store.